Hello and welcome to another video showing the progress I've made so far from the 4 to 5 days from the last video. So far I've made 8 of these, which are guns that go on top right here, and I make 8 of those, and then I had to make 10 of these. Which go right here under. And both of those guns that took 2 hours each. So these 10 took 2 hours and these 8 took 2 hours. And yeah, they're all over here. Then I made this thing here that's called a reloader, which I believe reloads the bigger, the main turrets, pretty much. And I made these. These are called catapults, and one of them goes. This one goes on one of the turrets, and I believe this one just goes right over here. And this is called a projection booth. Just a small little box. And this right here is called the event trunk. I have no idea what it does. These two pieces here, I believe, go to a bigger piece, like a bigger tower. But yeah, this here is the anchor, and I made 3 of those. Only took about 10 minutes. And there are 2 of these. They're called vent tubes, right and left. And I believe they just circulate vents, I guess. I don't know. This right here is called a Wildcat, which I believe holds the anchor in the front of the boat right here, and it just I believe it just holds the anchor and lowers it and raises it, and it goes right in the front over there. And I made 7 of these lights here. They're pretty much just lights for the ship, and I made 7 of them. Took about 10 minutes because all I had to do was, see here, get the light and get this thing that holds it and just clip it on, and it just stays on, so I didn't have to glue it, which is cool. And then I made these boxes here, which are called lockers. They're just boxes that hold stuff. Let's see what else I made. I think that's about it for the little stuff, but there's like a lot of little stuff over here. Let me just how to make all that. And then I made these 2 little bulky boxes that are called pathfinders. And then there's 2 other ones over here. They're also pathfinders. And my favorite part so far in this build that I've made is... Oh wait, before we get to that, I've also built the crane that I think it's supposed to lift the lifeboats off off and on the boat, the smaller little lifeboats that I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I made the cranes, and I believe this one goes on back end. Yeah, right. On the back end as well of the boat. Over here. Should be, yeah, it should go right there. And then this bigger crane that goes right here. And there should be two of them, but I only made one because the first one was so difficult to make. Not because of just building it, because for these two little crane points here, these two little hooks, there's this little gold metal piece from this, and this is a photo etched metal piece, which I believe that it's a piece of metal that has been etched into little small pieces that you take out and you just use them. But as you can see at number 14, that little piece there, I had to use that, and number 5. When I first took them out of this, they bent, and I had to put little pieces in them, so I had to unbend them, put the little pieces, but they kept falling out. So that took forever, and this one I got it correct, but it took forever. But the other one, I gave up in putting the small piece in it, so I just got the thing and put it on one small piece rather than the second one, and I just tried my best to glue it to this piece here, because right here, just glued into that gap. Try my best to do that. See if we can focus here. And there's this gap where the small piece is supposed to be, but I just glued it as best I could, and it worked. But I have to build 2 of them, so to get through that, I believe that's like the most aggravating thing of this whole build. Is the most aggravating thing so far, that those tiny little metal pieces. Anyways, on to my favorite part of this build is the turrets. I know, simple, but I just like it. I don't know why. Because maybe because they're the guns, and it's pretty cool, but they're my favorite part so far. And I made 4 of them, of course. And one of them is supposed to hold a catapult for the plane. Right here. And all I gotta do is put it in. Put it into 2 holes, and boom, there you go. And it's just supposed to be like that. This one also used the small pieces. It's supposed to be like a box, and I had to actually make the box because I had to bend the pieces and physically make the box. But it broke, so I just put the metal piece like that. But yeah, those small little metal pieces just kind of suck. Anyways, just to show you a little scale representation, I have a 1/700 scale model of this. I have a other model of this same boat, just to show you scale representation. And yes, I do hate the color that I did to it. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna paint it back to red, but yes, I hate it too. Anyways, yes, this is the scale representation of the boat. And I am going to paint the top part only, because I like this red part. I'm just going to leave it there. But I'm going to paint it just an actual gray rather than this disgusting, this disgusting model gray. I'm gonna paint it like a nice gray. Anyways, that's the end of my. That's the end of my progress video. I'll see you in about a week for my next video. Hopefully I've done a lot. And I believe I can finish the whole thing within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I believe I can do that. Hopefully I can. Anyways, that's the end of my video, and I'll see you in about a week. Bye.